I don't know about you, but lately I've been feeling close to the verge of psychosis, because I feel like the world collectively is going into some mass psychosis, and I'm seeing things and people are going, no, it's this thing, but I'm looking at it with my eyes, I'm like, no, it's not that thing, you can clearly see it, and they're like, no, you're wrong, and I'm like, I must be insane, and it's turning me insane. And one of the symptoms of this is seeing things when they're not there. I saw a tweet the other day, look at these comments, bruh, I'm dying. No way these are real people. Now I want you to guess what the comments under this tweet are about. You won't guess it, or, well, you probably already have because it's probably in the title, but just do it anyway. Fire this person, or face the consequences. Your company is populated with people who clearly hate me, and people like me. This is your official reply after everything that happened last week. You're absolutely fucking disgusting. Read the fucking room. Not the one you're filled with blue-haired freaks, the actual fucking room. This company supports murder, by the way. I've been a fan of your games for years. This is how you feel about your customers? I'm going to make it my mission to destroy you. You have no fucking idea how angry we are. You will soon. The internet never forgets this. Now you're probably thinking, what disgusting thing has someone tweeted where there are all these people going just absolutely haywire in the comments? Well, I'll tell you who it's from and what it is. It's a tweet by Bethesda that came out on the 14th of September, I believe. It's from the Indiana Jones game. And Indiana Jones is saying, you don't care much about these fascists, do you? That's what they're screaming about in the comments. They're angry that Indiana Jones, a character famously known for punching Nazis and fighting Nazis and killing Nazis, they're angry that he says to a cat, you don't care much about these fascists, do you? This is what I mean. This is what I mean when I say I feel like I'm going into psychosis. What is wrong with this? I don't understand. Why is everyone losing their fucking shit? Like, I don't want to jump to conclusions and say, oh, the people in the comments are Nazis, that's why they're annoyed. But, I mean... Huh? Anyway, let's start off with the first response by The Quartering. Oh, I can't believe he's a real man. Fire this person, or face consequences. You know, this would be scary if it weren't, you know, The Quartering. What consequences are we talking about? You're not buying the next Bethesda game? I think they'll be okay. Making this veiled threat is like me making a veiled threat. People go, what are you gonna do, pussy? We both may look different, but we both get the same response. Like, brother, I don't think you're in the position to make threats. It's just, like, come on, I don't wanna make this about looks, but look at you. The only thing that radiates from you is bad BO, not threatening aura. Just relax, okay? Just go back to, I don't know, pissing in the corner of your basement, whatever it is you do. Then the next one from Wolf Bronsky, I assume that's a guy. Your company is populated with people who clearly hate me and people like me. Fascists? What are we getting at here, man? Because clearly in the little screenshot that you've provided of this 9-second clip, it says you don't like fascists very much, do you? So I don't know, what, are you like outing yourself? What is this? What is it? Where am I? I'll never buy another Bethesda game again. I don't think they're losing sleep. And I'll agitate at every opportunity that nobody else does either. So you're going to waste valuable time on this earth. For the rest of your days, you're going to waste time on bringing about the destruction of Bethesda because you think they're having a go at you and people like you because they posted a 9-second clip about a cat and Indiana Jones saying to that cat, you don't like fascists very much, do you? You know what? Each their own. Makes sense to me. This is the thing. I don't get this crusade. I don't get this crusade against a company because of some clip from their game. Crusade against them for having shit games in the last few years, sure. The last Bethesda game I played was Fallout 76. That was buggy as hell and sucked. So that would be fair enough, but really? This? Are we sure? Are you sure that's the hill you want to die on? I don't know. I mean, there's better things in life. I mean, it just makes no sense. Again, this is what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm going into some type of psychosis, some schizophrenic episode, where everyone around me is angry about this weird little clip, and I'm like, what, Indiana Jones, famous for punching Nazis, he's not going to like fascists, he's going to say, good kitty, you don't like fascists either, fist bump. What are we doing here? Then from Your Torch Games, that's a fucking mouthful. Bethesda, this was your official reply after everything that happened last week. You've shown us your true colours. Don't support Xbox, don't support Bethesda, don't support Game Pass. Now, in this response, he talks about, this is your reply after everything that happened last week. I was trying to figure out what happened last week. I couldn't figure it out because, you know, I'm looking at this post on the 23rd of September. But this original post from Bethesda was up on the 14th of September. They're like, what happened this week that was actually last week or the week before? I don't know how time works. So I had a look, and it turned out the 10th of September is when Charlie Kirk got shot. But I think what they're trying to say is Bethesda put this up calling him a fascist, even though this is 4 days after the fact. So, I mean, I don't know if strawman's the word for it. They posted a clip from their new game 4 days after where they happen to mention fascists. But the thing is, again, if you don't know Indiana Jones or anything about Indiana Jones, he is in fact, for the most part, most of his enemies are Nazis. Either one, they don't understand the passage of time. Two, they're in a mass psychosis, which, I mean, that's, let's be honest, they are. Three, they've just scored a huge own goal. I mean, is Bethesda referring to their employees and fans who support murder? Yeah, agreed. Does every company need to respond to every bad thing that happens in the world with a thoughts and prayers and a rest in peace? Like, that's the only way I can wrap my head around them thinking that this is a response to his murder. I don't understand. What's happening? That's my only reasoning to why they think that's a response to this, because they think that everybody and every company needs to put out a thoughts and prayers for something bad that happened. I think my favourite response to this clip is this one. It's I mean, it's poetic, really. It's truly poetic. I love this. You're absolutely fucking disgusting. Read the fucking room. Not the one you filled in with blue-haired freaks. The actual fucking room. So because a guy you like got killed, a game company is not allowed to post any promotional material for the foreseeable future about their new DLC about a character who infamously hates Nazis. Because in your psychosis it could be seen as a veiled jab at the guy who was murdered that you happen to like. Yeah, that's a solid argument, I've got to give you that. It's like, no, we're in a month of mourning, okay? No one posts anything unless it's about Charlie Kirk, or you will suffer the consequences. What are those consequences? Well, let's just say I won't be buying any more of your games. Not just that. You thought I was done. No. I'll be telling other people to not buy your games because, you know why? You know what I'll be telling them? I'll be saying they posted a clip from their new Indiana Jones game who is historically anti-Nazi, anti-fascist. I'm going to say you posted that 4 days after Charlie Kirk was shot. That's right. You're done. F-A-F-O. And for my unintelligent people in the audience, that means fuck around and find out. That's right, I know slang. I'd like to think that the moose, question mark, the moose question mark, are you confused that, is that a, hey, let me check the profile picture. Are you confused if this guy is a moose? That's a moose. I'm not from the north of America, but I know that's a moose. You know what? The more I look at it, the more I'm like, is it a moose? That might not be a moose. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? You take that back. I want to take that back. Moose question mark, because I'm also confused. Maybe that is a moose, or maybe that isn't a moose. Who knows? Why did you delete this post? You know what? This is an incredible own, because I reckon they deleted the post because a lot of people with possible psychosis were commenting under the post and saying, how dare you? How dare you post this? You disgust me. How dare you post this on the day of our Lord, 14th of September? Don't you know what happened this week? They probably saw all the comments and went, is it worth it? You know what, we'll take it down. Because I'm sick of my phone going off every 5 seconds about something to do with what happened this week and why this post of Indiana Jones saying, I see you don't like fascist kitty, or whatever the hell he said, is a shot at Charlie Kirk. No pun intended there. That was bad wording. What's another word for shot? A jibe? How's that sound? Is that good? We good with that? This is the worst thing when you give like huge losers and nerds like a platform. They think they can be like big men, you know. And this is coming from me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a little fucking stick. I was quite nerdy. But this is what happens when you give us power. We wield it. We wield it. Terribly. Badly. In a loserish way. Because guess what? We're losers. Like, these are the hills that these people are going to die on because they think it's a veiled... I nearly said shot again. Veiled jibe at a guy that they liked who was recently murdered. I mean, the group psychosis, it's not just with these people, it's with a lot of groups of people. I've got another video coming out later about people called Gaylor Swift Redditors, about them and their group psychosis. It's not just to these people, it's also to a lot of people, and I don't know what it is. I don't know why we are in this predicament where people see more than there actually is. I don't get it. I don't know why our brains are turned to mush. I mean, my main theory is that people are just chronically online now and they're looking for any reason to have a go at someone for whatever reason. They don't really go out in the real world and see what people are actually like. I think being chronically online is a huge issue, and I'm saying that as someone who posts on YouTube. I know. I'm part of the problem. I'm part of the problem with my slop. And unfortunately, they've got a bit of pull on Twitter because, you know, Twitter's a fucking hellscape owned by the biggest nerd of all, and that's not in a good way. Not a good nerd, a bad nerd. And you know what? I'll take back the word nerd. A loser, just a loser. The biggest loser who's unfortunately the wealthiest man alive. Like, you got people like the Quartering who, for some reason, people like, or tolerate at least, because he has the same opinion as them. And so he thinks he's, you know, some high and mighty, you know, guru, and he just needs to fight all these weird battles that no one cares about. And he thinks that's a career, and unfortunately it is, because he probably earns money. Anyway, I don't know how long this video is, but I just thought I would make it because I saw it and I went, what is this? What is happening? I feel like I'm going insane. These people are making me insane. Because it's like you see something with your own eyes and you know that's got to be the case, but then people are telling you a whole other thing. They're like, no, you're crazy. It's like, no, I'm not crazy, you're crazy. And then vice versa and back and forth. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and do something productive with my life. Anyway, like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Don't be like these people. Don't spend your whole day on Twitter. Anyway, that's enough. Goodbye. And good luck.
I love Shifty Drongo. Shifty Drongo.